Hello, my name is Richard Anthony Marca, and this is the Wednesday, April 9th, 2025 update for our CSC313 project, which is our tank simulation kind of game. So if you look at the amount of code since Monday, it's a lot more. On Monday, it had about 800 lines. Now it is, which I'll go over this more later in a bit, over 13, almost 1400 lines, which is a huge jump. But not only that, if I open up Tank Simulator, you're going to see there's a lot more Java files and classes. Client handler, game client, game server, and tank state, which I will also explain because if I try running it like last time down here, if I press enter, you're going to get a pop-up that says, please run game client to start game. So in order to have the game perform, we have to open PowerShell and have multiple terminals up, because one of these terminals has to be for the game server, because we can't run the game without a server. So the server is searching for 2 players. We don't have 2 players yet, but that's what these other files are for. If I go to java.gameclient, I enter my name, I'll do my initials, press enter. I'm player 1, but I need player 2 in order for this one to start. So if I go to another file, let's go do this again. No, not that one. Let's do this. Enter a name. I'll do MAR, which is my initials backwards. I press enter. Player 2. Now they connected. And we are, let's lower that down because that's going to be annoying. This is for RAM. And if I open this one, it's for MAR. And this is mostly for 2 separate computers, but here we just have it for the same one since I'm the only one here. And if I go, you're going to see my tank move. If I click on this one, the collisions actually work, which is good too. Now this one moves. So instead of having 1 and 2 to change tanks, it's whatever screen you're on. And the turrets still rotate. So if I go there, so I'm going to close that down. The game client was done by another team member, as well as this bullet class was made by another team member. Tank simulation is still what is used to generate the look of the game. So the area edited by me is slightly spread out because I was helping with other parts of the area. For example, here's one of my edits. Private list bullets to a new array list, which will be shown down here. If I keep going back farther down, a lot of these are from my partners. So this is, I believe, from Matt. And if we go down here, I added this too for bullets, bullet render under the render. We should be approaching Ethan's edits down here somewhere. Have his name there. Can't find, I think they're down more, but this is a few things I added. So I added turret rotate up and turret rotate down, as well as fire bullet to shoot the bullet. So not only does A and D raise, no, not only does A and D move the turret left and right, but W and S moves it up and down, and spacebar fires the bullet. This is more from other people. Some of these edits were before. The barrel elevation is what's going to be regarded in bullet up and down, or to turn it up and down. Here's another class I added was public void fire bullet, where it fires bullets to this new, where it fires bullets from a specific position. So it follows the logic that's going to be from bullet class that someone else created. Oh, here's the Ethan stuff, which is the RGB and the turret angle. More things. This is update to update the local tank. This is stuff from my last edition. And then more stuff from the last edition. And I believe that's most of my stuff I added into this project for this round. I may have missed some stuff somewhere. This is stuff for bullets. I think if I go back up here, I might have missed stuff. Oh yeah, I forgot, not only did I add the public void fire bullet, but I also added rotate turret down and rotate turret up using the barrel elevations. So it doesn't raise like the whole turret up and down. It's just the barrel to go up and down. I knew it was somewhere. And then I added all of those. These are already there. It's just added with local tank instead of just tank because we're using just one instead of multiple. The bullet render. And if we go up here, we have this is for the bullets. So when the bullet gets shot, it constantly updates, so it keeps showing. And this is for when the bullet goes out of bounds. It's removed. That way it's not there permanently. Eventually it's going to go away. And then that should be it for that end. This stuff wasn't mined. And that is it for this update. Thank you for watching.